All right, to start with, we're going to look at one-step equations. These are equations where you can solve for the variable in just one step. So what you do when you solve an equation, just to talk about it for a minute, you want to identify the variable that you're solving for. So in all of these, we want to see where the x is or any other variable that we might have. And then you have to undo any operations that are happening with x on that same side of the equal sign. So here you have x and you are subtracting 6. And so the opposite of subtracting 6, what's going to make a minus 6 cancel is if we add 6. Negative 6 plus 6 cancels, it becomes 0, which does leave us with just an x. Now the thing we have to remember is if you subtract or if you add a 6 to one side, you have to add 6 to the other side also. So in the end you have x equals 19. Alright, moving on to this next one, we have 4 times x. So we have to undo multiplication. Opposite of multiplying is dividing. So instead of multiply by 4, we're going to divide by 4 on both sides. Divided by 4 is actually 1, and 1 times x is x, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. Alright, next example. Get a new color. With x we are adding a positive 4, and what's going to make a positive 4 cancel is to subtract a 4 from both sides. 4 minus 4 cancels. Now we're just left with x equals a negative 5 minus 4, which is negative 9. Alright, and then our last one, x is being divided by 3. Opposite of dividing is multiplying, so I'm going to multiply by 3. I'm going to make that a 3 over 1 just so I can make sure we see that the 3 is up here in the numerator and you have a 3 down here. And when you have a 3 on the top and a 3 in the bottom, 3 over 3 equals 1, so that's why that cancels. We just have to make sure we multiply the other side by 3 as well. So x equals negative 6. And those are some one-step equations.